because I tested out the camera, and I think I put only one or two of the lights on, not three of the lights. Now I'm like, whoa, it's really bright in here because I thought we were gonna go with the darker and then you turn on the other one. I'm like, it's bright. How are you doing over there?
Look at all the pretty yites.
Nord's already playing the game like usual. Why you always jump in the game before I can even have a chance?
Because I'm restarting.
Okay. You're restarting from the beginning? Is it because of the update?
Yes, I restarted from the beginning.
Do we have to start from the beginning because of the update?
No, I just did it in case it doesn't work. So if yours goes awry, then mine is still going to be working.
Do you think mine will go awry?
I don't think so, but this is me being extra cautious.
Okay.
So I'm at level 2 of the whatchamacallit.
Okay, Nord, are you ready for me to get started and do intros?
Get started, do intros.
Okay, y'all, I'm Hazziesof, as always. To the left
is always Hazziesof.
To the left is Nord, aka Nordicmonkey.
She does not feel distracted by me saying that. I am to the left. Also Nordicmonkey.
I know how to do some mean side-eye. Anyways. See, Nord, look.
I see it now. I see it. I see it. Good job. That's pretty good.
We need to get a side-eye emote.
Side-eye emote. Woo!
How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah, happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Today is stream number 405.
And it's Friday.
What?
Friday.
Oh, Friday. You said fur day. I'm like, okay. Yeah, today is Friday, and happy Friday as well. I hope everybody is having a good holiday. Today we're going to be playing some more Rise of Humanity with the new updates that happened like the other day, because when we did play it, when we showcased it, when we had the major showcase day, we did not play it when they had made the changes. So now they have the changes, and they have like Twitch integration, which is going to be cool. So that way, if chat wants to, they can decide on what my cards are going to be in the game. If it is popular enough, or if chat seems to enjoy it and interacts with it, then we'll continue with it. So we'll see how that goes. And also, let's see if how the Twitch integration goes, because I think I'm gonna have to set it up. I set it up last night,
kind of crazy.
But then I got into the game again this morning, and it looked like I'm gonna have to set it up again. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe once you set it up, that's it. I don't know. So we'll have to figure it out as we go. So yeah, today we're gonna start out with some Geeky Talk. Geeky Talk is the segment of the stream where right before we jump into our game, we kind of geek out about some topics that we want to talk about.
And we talk about how Peter Dinklage pissed everyone off.
Or other games as well. Oh my gosh, I wasn't planning on bringing that up on stream today because some of it is kind of political, and I just don't want to go into like political discussions. But yeah, Peter Dinklage said something about why he thought the fans did not like the last episode. I don't know. I actually liked some of the stuff that he said. I think he actually said something kind of pretty intelligent about how a lot of the heroes turned into villains and villains turned into heroes.
And knows stuff said something smart.
Yeah.
Anyways, I know he's not the character, but to be honest, like hearing a lot of Peter Dinklage speeches, just general talking on various matters, he knows what he's talking about. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
I guess one of the things he said kind of made a lot of people mad, but I don't want to go into it because I just, but anyways, Nord brought that up, so we're just talking about that. We're just talking about that, mentioning it. But we do have the link on Discord if you care to read what Peter Dinklage had said. I actually like him as an actor as well, and I actually intentionally try to watch the movies he's in. And I
even
that
I think one that
took
place in Spokane.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that was a thing until I was actually looking for Peter Dinklage like movies, and we watched it. It wasn't really that bad. I mean, it was very, very campy, I guess is the word I'm looking for here. But he also was in that dark comedy in Bruges as well.
That was a good
I
one.
liked that one. Like, I don't know. And he's been in Marvel movies. He was the what was his name? Was it Marvel?
Trask?
Yeah, he was Trask.
It was Trask. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second.
That's not a Marvel movie, was it? It was.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It was Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No, it was
because it wasn't purchased yet.
Yeah, it wasn't purchased yet. Yeah. But Trask in X-Men?
The second of the new X-Men.
Yeah, second of new X-Men. That's right. And I actually thought he did good. Hey, Thorn! I haven't heard people complain about the last episode as much as the entire final season. I don't think the entire final season was terrible, but I didn't think I don't think the show was that good. Anyways, for me, it's just like there was just too much like violence in it for me, and that was not enjoyable. A lot of it was they were emotionally trying to invest, like they were trying to do these gotcha things, and you didn't know what was going to happen, so it would emotionally get people kind of to go and see what was happening. And I'm pretty sure that after a while, a lot of people like kind of just got tired of it. At least I know I did. I kind of got tired of the show like playing with my emotional stuff. Like I just didn't enjoy that.
I agree.
I mean, I think a lot of the actors and actresses did a really good job in it. So, but I just the writing wasn't. I just didn't like the way they portrayed some things. Like some things, just I don't need to see.
The actors and actresses, without a doubt, were fantastic.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I make that as a given.
I read the first 3 books, and I don't like after having seen the shows, like I almost kind of like I know the books would probably are gonna be better because there are so many things that they actually didn't put in the show that I kind of wish they had put in the show. But I don't know. I don't even know if I want to.
Out of the books.
I'm kind of like just. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of that universe. You know what I mean? I think I think that's what it is. Naya, it's good to see you. Merry Christmas Eve.
Gosh.
Yes.
Good to see you again, Naya.
Yes. And happy holidays. Cheers. Good to see you. We're just kind of talking a little bit about Game of Thrones. I'm just kind of I don't know. I don't it's not a show that I mean, everybody's probably seen it by now, but it's not a show that I like, except for maybe my sister or something, but it's not a show I would necessarily jump in and oh yeah, that's right, Thorn hasn't either. Like two of the only people that haven't seen it. It's going pretty well. But yeah, so it's not a show I would necessarily recommend to somebody. If somebody was like, hey Hazzie, like I want to get into a show, what show would you recommend? I would definitely probably not recommend Game of Thrones, just because like it's too much for me, unless you want to invest as much as really heavily into a show or something, but it's too much for me. Like it's not one I'd recommend, but I always recommend Golden Girls because Golden Girls is always a good time. So like, and it's not so emotionally, like I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. You know what I'm talking about? Like it just plays with your it's emotionally draining. I feel like I don't enjoy shows that are like that. I think I did when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I'm just like, I can't handle this. Like, this is a little bit too much for me. And I feel like Game of Thrones did that. I've had a few shows that I do get emotionally invested in, but it's not like a negative feeling towards it. Like there are a lot of like British dramas that I enjoy, and I get really emotionally invested in it, and I will cry and all this other stuff, but I don't feel like it's not a negative experience. So like Call the Midwife, I think that's a really good one, and I get really emotionally invested in that one, and that one makes me cry a lot too. But it's not a negative experience like what I had with like Game of Thrones or something like that. But yeah. So I also thought, okay, so some of the things I wanted to bring up is, guess what I found, Nord?
What'd you find?
I found a Christmas song. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to get YMCA'd. Like, I don't need a strike. But it's called My Little Sweet Honey. It's by Takaya Kuroda, who is the voice actor for Kiryu in Yakuza. I actually listened to it. It's pretty good. I like it. It's not all in English. Some of it's in Japanese. But I found this because somebody shared it on Rock Paper Scissors, and I put a link
Rock paper shotgun.
Or rock paper shotgun. You're correct. But I just automatically said scissors because it's like that's what I think
that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's what I think. But anyways, so I found this in that article, but I did link it on Discord if y'all wanted to see it or play this one. They also had like the band with him as well with other music. It's actually pretty good if you're into this sort of thing and if you're like a Yakuza fan.
Be a Yakuza fan.
I want to say I'm a Yakuza fan, but I can't really because I've only played some of Yakuza 0 and I need to play all the rest, and you know how long that's going to take me to get through. So like, but I was still happy to see it. And then also, do you remember Weird West? This is a game that we've been kind of keeping an eye on because both
definitely keeping an eye on.
And Nord are interested in this game. It's so funny because there's like Hard West and Evil West. Both those look really good too. Hard West has been out for a little while.
Why are Western games suddenly a big deal? I don't understand, but
I don't know.
they've been good. I'm not a fan of like Western movies.
Remember Desperados 3?
Desperados 3 was fantastic.
That was a good one.
Whatchamacallit? Grand Theft Auto Horse.
Grand Theft Auto Horse? Wrestler?
No, the one where you're always punching your horse in it and you can't ride your horse very well. Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2. That one's a lot of fun.
But Weird West, it is delayed until March. So we have to wait on that. Unfortunately, I found that through PC Gamer. But this is one that we've been kind of keeping our eyes on as well. I don't know what it is with all the Western games. Like, I want to let's see if we have the time for them. But, like, all the Western games lately, I've kind of been wanting to play a lot of Western games. And it's not, like, an intentional thing. It's just they look really interesting to me. I don't know. And then, on, like, a sadder note, I was going to bring up, do you remember?
Get sad?
Because have you heard of Book of Travels? I put this up in Discord the other day.
You did bring it up with me.
Book of Travels is something that like I had wishlisted like a long time ago. But I did not get a chance to. I didn't get a chance to like play it. It's in early access still. I haven't really had. I kind of forgot about it, and until like I saw that they had to like lay off some people. And they weren't doing so well. I guess what the devs had basically said is the sales weren't going as well as they had hoped for. And so they're not doing very well. And I think they like laid off like 30 or 40 people. And now there's only like 10 people on their staff. So that's kind of sad news. But it is a game that's in early access. They got it through Kickstarter.
So it still has some chances.
Yeah. I think part of the problem, because I've read through some of the reviews and some people responding to this, it's like because it's like I think it's like $35 or something like that, and it's in early access. I know a way a lot of gamers right now think is like $35 seems like a lot, although $35 isn't really that much when you think about it. How much goes into like creating a game, and you got to pay people and all this kind of stuff, but that's just not the way like gamers think when they look at like other games. So they see $35 and it's in early access, and I think they're kind of like, I don't know if I really want to invest $35 in this game that's still in early access.
She's generalizing, gamers.
Yeah, I'm generalizing.
Obviously, there's some of you cool people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna help a company out.
That's a generalization
because they're small and they
yeah. But it's like this really quiet, like tiny. They're calling it like a tiny MMO. Some of the reviews from what I read, though, some people were unhappy because there wasn't a lot of like interaction with other people. And so that could be something that might be holding it back. I'm not sure. Maybe it's marketing or whatever. But like I said, I had wishlisted a while back and totally forgot about it. So maybe there's a lot of that going on as well, too. Maybe a lot of people had wishlisted and kind of forgot about it.
So you're saying you're part of the problem?
Yeah, I kind of am, because here's the thing. It's like your marketing has to be really good to bring it back up for me to remember. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I miss it, I miss it.
Dude, I totally get it. Like, there's so many games coming out, including many really good ones. It's easy to forget.
I mean, it really is. But I don't think $35 is like a lot, really. But I know how like majority of the gamers kind of think because it's in early access. But if you are interested in it, it is on sale right now on Steam for the winter sale. So it's not $35 right now. so if you are interested in supporting the travels, the Book of Travels, this tiny MMO, and checking it out, yeah, go ahead and do that. I would like to see this little game do well because it looks, from what I've seen, it looks really gorgeous. I've seen a couple of like dev diaries and stuff, and like it was really interesting, which is why I wishlisted it. I just forgot about it. Thorn said Western games and Viking survival games. Yeah, like it seems to be the thing, right? Tons of freaking Viking survival games, tons of Western games.
That really
I don't
has
know
been
why.
happening.
I don't know. I mean, it just seems to be the thing. And they seem to be popular too. I don't know why those themes are so popular.
We're part of the problem.
Yeah, we're part of the problem. I'm not afraid to admit. But anyways, I did want to show you Book of Travels, the official trailer for it, so that y'all could see it. Maybe if you're interested in it, you could do some more research into it and see if it's a game that you'd be interested in. It's an indie game too, by the way. So it's another reason I want to support it as well. But it looks gorgeous.
Bound by shared moments of wonder, we lend each other strength
of mind or body or otherwise. For though we sometimes wander solitary roads,
we are never truly alone.
Read chat. Naya wants to see more of your kitty cat shirt.
Oh, okay.
Whether we strive to slake our thirst,
it is an epic shirt, Naya.
It is.
or bring light to some deep, dark place.
We are the new searchers. And if this is but a dream, then so be it.
For dreams dreamt together make better worlds.
Anyways, I wish them the best of luck, and I hope that they're able to make it work, and maybe nothing bad will come of the layoffs and they will get more sales. At least I'm hoping. I don't know. It looks like a gorgeous game, so like I'm honestly rooting for it, and I think it'd be amazing if if it makes it through. I don't know. I'm kind of at a point where I'm not really sure if I want to jump in because I have so many other things right now. But maybe at some point, I'm not sure. That art style looks like it would be an acquired taste for an MMO. Yeah, see, it's because it's a tiny MMO. They're calling it a tiny MMO. It's different from a regular MMO. The art style is very different from a normal MMO, so I could totally see what you're saying. Like, the typical MMO player is not gonna maybe not jump in to this right away. I don't want to say that because I want to believe gamers are very open-minded, but the general population is not like super open-minded, you know, in trying new things because they know what they like and that's what they kind of just stick with, kind of thing. So like, yeah, I totally get it. Do you want to show off your beautiful,
I am
gorgeous
about to show off my beautiful shirt. I
kitty
just
shirt?
didn't want to interrupt you.
I'm gonna zoom in on Nord. Kitty cats eating ramen, eating. What's that one on the top right? Well, sorry, I'm right. It's eating sushi on the top right. Yeah. What you got on the back? More ramen. And then you got the sushi. Wait. Show off your sleeve. What's on your sleeve? Oh, you got two. I can't really see it. What is that? Oh, they're eating. Are they eating something? I can't really tell what they're doing. Oh, do they have a cape on? Oh no, those are like shoulder pads or something? That's interesting. what is it? That one's got a freaking katana or something, or maybe it's a, I don't know, fish fillet knife in its mouth. I don't know what's going on. It's a very epic shirt.
I'm festive today.
It's a gorgeous shirt, Nord. I love that shirt.
Thank you. You're a sweetie.
That's an awesome shirt. I told him to buy that shirt. I told him that's a really cute shirt and he should buy it. No, yes, that is freaking epic. It really is, isn't it?
Yep.
Thorns, the comments in indie game videos shows just how not open-minded the gaming masses are.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I think you might be right.
The thing is, though, is a lot of us here have been gamers for quite a while, and so, like, we
Yeah.
have different expectations.
Yeah.
Like, I used to be super involved in the Paradox forums.
Yeah.
For the company Paradox out of Stockholm, Sweden. And I stopped several years ago because the community just completely changed. And it started becoming dominated by a bunch of people who were, to put it lightly, whining.
You should. Yeah, samurai kitties are awesome, right, Naya?
I'm a fan.
I remember recently Nord was on the forums and asked if anybody knew if they had like a widescreen desktop wallpaper for something they had just put out in their newsletter.
Yeah, Victoria 3 just put out new wallpapers, and I have an ultra wide monitor. So it wasn't really working. I made it work, but I don't get to see the whole wallpaper. If I want it to actually fit to the screen, or I have to have to make
a close-in cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got on and asked, and all these people were like, I don't know anything about any wallpapers. What are you talking about? Well, it's like, you just sign up for the mailing list on Victoria 3. And they were like, well, you should have brought that up. And it's just like, if you don't know, you don't know. Like, I was asking for the devs, because the devs actually respond on there.
Oh my
But it's just like, and then they were like harassing me about some stuff. I'm just like, whoa, I'm out of here. And I was like, I remember when this forums was pretty cool. And then like some of the older folks were like, yep.
I think it's everywhere though. Like Slick Deals. Nord was like, okay, so they had a deal on a dehumidifier.
Once again, I'm an old fart. As an old fart,
we do like our deals. We like to save money.
Yes, I am frugal. And where we live, like, if you don't have a dehumidifier running, your house will get to 70-80% humidity easily.
Yeah, very easily.
You take a shower, it'll push into the 90s. So we pretty much have to have one, unless you want mold growing.
And we don't want that.
Yeah, you don't want that. You're gonna harvest mushrooms from the ceiling. Anyways, so I had mentioned some things, and it was ridiculous in response. So I just I avoid online people, man.
Because you never know what the
and I avoid real people too. So in total, I interact with Hazzie, our dog, our kids,
and everyone that comes by chat on stream,
and you folks.
Once in a while, we have to interact with the neighbors.
Hazzie has some good friends outside.
Nice. So yeah. I mean, I do. They're okay.
Like the lady that does your hair.
Yeah, that's true. My friend that does my hair is a really good friend. Stitch two together, make your own. I was expecting comments like above. Yeah. I wish they were even that helpful, but that's the way it goes, I don't know. You kind of just throw something out there and see what happens. It's kind of like when you do it, you have to have some sort of like curiosity, like, so are we gonna be good people, decent people today, or are we gonna be a bunch of haters? What's happening today? Just go test the waters. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is, Nord. Okay, y'all. We're going to jump into Rise of Humanity. Nord is already playing it, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring up Nord's gameplay. And then while we're watching Nord's gameplay, I'm going to work on getting into Rise of Humanity myself. And I think I need to like sign it up with Twitch. And then Twitch chat can decide on my cards. I don't know. We're going to learn together how this Twitch integration is going to work. Because I haven't used it since the last time we played, they hadn't updated